Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to History Day on our channel. Today we begin a sacred journey not just through history but through the soul of Islam. This is the story of Masjid Al Aqsa, the heart of Al Quds, the first Qibla, and the place where the footsteps of prophets have touched the earth. But this isn't just one video, this is a series, and in this first part, we will focus on prophetic legacy and Masjid al Aqsa. Let's begin. Part 1, a mosque older than time. Long before cities rose, before civilizations came and went, a land was chosen by Allah, a place of peace, purity, and prophethood. Masjid al Aqsa stands in the heart of Jerusalem, known in Arabic as Al Quds, the Holy. According to a hadith in Sahih Bukhari, it was built 40 years after the Kaaba. Some narrations say it was first constructed by Prophet Adam himself, the first human, the first prophet. Later, Prophet Ibrahim salam came to this blessed land. He built and re-established many sacred sites, and his son Ishaq and grandson Yaqub also lived in this region. It's a land of legacy. Part 2, Dawood and Sulaiman alayhi salam. Then came two mighty prophets and kings, Prophet Dawood and his son Sulaiman alayhi salam. Prophet Dawood began the construction of a grand place of worship and Sulaiman alayhi salam completed it. But Sulaiman didn't just build walls, he made a dua that would echo through history. O Allah, forgive anyone who comes to this masjid with a sincere heart, seeking only your mercy. What a beautiful legacy! And do you know what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said about that dua? He said that prayer of Sulaiman alayhi salam was accepted by Allah. That means every sincere visitor to Masjid Al Aqsa is touched by Sulaiman's prayer. Part 3, the prophets who walked there. Al Quds was never just a city, it was a divine gathering place for prophets. It is the land of Ibrahim alayhi salam who made hijrah to this land. Lut alayhi salam, whose people lived nearby. Ishaq and Yaqub alayhi salam, whose families lived in Palestine. Musa alayhi salam, who longed to enter this land and prayed to be buried near it. Zakaria and Yahya alayhi salam, who preached in this land, and Isa alayhi salam, who was born here, preached here, and will one day return here. Every stone in Al Aqsa carries the weight of a prophet's prayer. Part 4, the night journey, Miraj. And then the greatest moment in Al Aqsa's history came. In a time of deep sorrow, after the Prophet Muhammad lost his beloved wife Khatija and his uncle Abu Talib, Allah gave him a miracle, Isra and Miraj. In one night, the Prophet ﷺ was taken from Masjid al-Haram in Mecca to Masjid al-Aqsa in Jerusalem. He traveled with Jibreel alayhi salam riding the Buraq, a heavenly creature. And in the sacred masjid, he did something no one had ever done before. He led all the previous prophets in prayer from Adam to Isa alayhi salam. Imagine that every prophet of Allah gathered in one place behind one final messenger, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That night Allah confirmed he is the seal of the prophets. This ummah is now chosen. From there he ascended to the heavens to receive the gift of Salah, our 5 daily prayers. That journey began at Masjid al Aqsa. Part 5. The first Qibla. Before facing the Kaaba, Muslims prayed toward Masjid al Aqsa for about 16 to 17 months. The Prophet ﷺ and the Muslims in Medina turned their faces towards Al Quds. Even after the Qibla change, the love and holiness of Masjid al-Aqsa remained. It became the third holiest site in Islam after Mecca and Medina. The Prophet ﷺ said, "You should not undertake a journey to visit any mosque except three: Masjid al-Haram, my mosque in Medina, and Masjid al-Aqsa, Bukhari and Muslim." Final reflection. So, now you see, Masjid al-Aqsa isn't just a building, it's a cradle of prophets, a sanctuary of Salah, a witness to divine history. It connects us to every prophet, from Adam to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to every prayer, every tear, every miracle. This sacred land is our responsibility, our honor, our love. But this is only the beginning, because this masjid has also seen warriors, it has seen crusaders and conquerors, it has seen blood and glory and liberation. Join us in part 2, where we explore the battles, the heroes, and the protector of Al Aqsa. Thank you so much for listening. Please take care and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.